Greetings all you Manics and Minds on Crimes, and welcome to another Warframe video. Today I want to talk about Condition Overload versus Prime Pressure Point for melee weapons. Which one gives you more damage? In my humble opinion, it's Condition Overload. Anyway, so my base today will be the Paracesis, and I will be using this Neja build. Does not have anything that is going to go towards melee damage at all. This is just my Umbral Neja, and yeah. Anyway, so this is my Paracesis. 2 Forma. Let's quickly put on Prime Pressure Point. Okay, so right off the bat, you see that they're higher damage numbers. That's not going to matter too much, but anyway. So, people are always freaking out about Condition Overload being nerfed. It hasn't, guys. It has not been nerfed. It's been adjusted, but it hasn't been, like, neutered. It's still very, very good. Also, they did, in fact, give True Steel and also Sacrificial Steel more critical chance, which I think is a little much, but whatever. Anyway, let's see what the Paracesis can do with a viral primed reach and pressure point build with Blood Rush as well, because I have Blood Rush on most of my melee weapons. Alright. Now, these are going to be level 125 Corrupted Heavy Gunners. Alright, let's go. How fast will it take to kill these dudes? Now I'm starting to hit red crits, alright. Also, I know I could be using the Grand Prime, but the Grand Prime is so fucking powerful that, well, the test results won't be as clean as this. I even fell off the edge. Did I kill them all? Well, yeah, I did. That one bled out. Alright, sick. So, that's how fast a Paracesis with a Prime Pressure Point build with 2 Forma and Viral will kill the enemies. Cool. Sweet. Awesome. Now, let's put on Condition Overload. Now, Condition Overload, I say it's not nerfed because Condition Overload still adds damage per status type. I have 4 status types here. Viral, Slash, Puncture, and Impact. Now, granted, I'm mostly going to be hitting Slash and Viral, but that's already more than Prime Pressure Point. Because Prime Pressure Point is only 165% melee damage. This will effectively make it 240. So, and I'm also going to be hitting them with other status types too. So, I'd say Condition Overload is significantly stronger, actually, than Prime Pressure Point. I know it might be hard to believe, even, especially after Brozyme's video of him breaking down all the math. But the problem with just doing the math and not showing it is you're just doing the math, and you're not showing it. So, that's my 2 cents on it. Condition Overload is better in my mind. Now, let's pull out the Grand Prime just for fun, okay? Or how about something that would want Condition Overload over Prime Pressure Point? Like the Lesion. So, the Lesion is a fantastic melee weapon because this thing doesn't mess around. Now, it is true that the critical chance of this thing has been buffed, but with just Condition Overload, it's going to do better than Prime Pressure Point, and I'll show that. So first, let's go with Condition Overload. This is my Lesion build, Twirling Spire. So the Lesion is a great melee weapon, by the way. I love it. I don't use it very much anymore, but I love it. So let's just dance around these guys. The Lesion does have an effect where it adds more damage, adds more toxin damage to whatever element you have. So I'm actually hitting higher viral procs here. And yes, that does mean you can just use cold mods and you'll get viral. Yeah, that's true. That's the Lesion's just cool like that. So I'm killing these dudes pretty quick, and I don't have Steel Charge. I don't have any shenanigans like that. I don't have a Ribbon. Just Twirling Spire and Condition Overload. Now, I could also set these enemies on fire with Ninjas too, but that would skew the test results because I would be doing 216% more damage with this power strength. So there's that. So let's put on primed pressure point. If it would stop moving it around. There we go. So yeah, I'm well above, the base for condition overload. But remember, that's just the base. The mod stats here does not take into account the additive of condition overload. It's not taking in, viral plus slash plus puncture plus impact. 120, 120, 120, 120. It's not doing that. If it did that, then you would actually see the damage numbers much more clearly, but you don't. Huh. Now, it is true, I'm probably not doing the best combo. You see this? You see this? None of them, well, one of them died, finally. So, oh, that combo's a bit better. So, what I'm basically getting at is, yes, on paper, prime pressure point looks better. Okay, it looks much better. But here's the thing. Melee weapons don't just do one status type. Most of them do at least 4. Because you'll have an element if you're not doing some shenanigans with Weeping Wounds and just going pure slash, which I would never really recommend. Although I don't have Weeping Wounds, so I can't really judge you on that. So how about we go to a crit monster? Let's bring out a fan favorite. The Jakkar, which got a significant buff. Look at all this status stuff. So let me actually put on condition overload. Look at all the stats I'm going to be hitting. Corrosive, heat, slash, puncture, and impact. I don't know why they felt the need to give this thing more status. And also, that crit chance is disgusting, by the way. And also IPS, but whatever. Defiled Snapdragon guarantees slash procs anyway. On pretty much everything it does. So, let's see how fast the Jakkar, one of my favorite melee weapons that I don't use very much, how fast will it take to kill these dudes? It's not going to take long at all. These guys, I'm going to be red critting really quick here. Yeah. Look at that damage. That is insane. Condition overload has not been nerfed. Also, the Jakkar is just nuts. This thing is just insane. Look at this. This damage is nuts. And I love it. I love it to bits. It still has like the 30 meters of range with the block combo, which is fantastic. So basically what I'm getting at here is condition overload has not been nerfed. Not at all. It has been tweaked. It's not nerfed. If this was nerfed, it would not be doing 120% melee damage. It'd be doing, I don't know, 60% up to a max of whatever status types. If that was the case, then yes, it'd be nerfed. But it's not. It just isn't. It's not nerfed, people. Now, one final thing. Let's actually put prime pressure point on and see the difference. Same Jakkar build, heat, corrosive. Now, I could also put viral on here because I am guaranteed slash procs, but whatever. None of them are dead yet. Well, now they are. Yeah, I'm not hitting those damage numbers, and there's a good reason. I'm getting all these status types, but because there's no condition overload to boost the damage, it's not doing anything. Also, the stance guarantees impact proc, so that's another thing for condition overload. So with the Jakkar, you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself whatever element you have on the weapon, plus heat, unless you're using gas. And in that case, you're actually getting 2 status procs right there with gas. The gas proc itself and then the toxin cloud. And then you are getting the guaranteed impact and slash procs that Defiled Snapdragon gives you. This stance is fantastic. I don't think Blade and Whips need any other stances. So, I don't care what anyone says. Condition Overload is better than Prime Pressure Point. I don't agree with Brozyme, okay? I don't agree with him on a lot of things, in fact. And this is one of them. Condition Overload, it really has not been nerfed. People need to calm down and just take your favorite melee weapons into the Simulacrum. Try Prime Pressure Point if you have it, because I know not everyone has Prime Pressure Point or Condition Overload. And then try Condition Overload and see the results for yourself. Don't just, look at the math, because the math doesn't tell you everything. All through this video, I also didn't use Steel Charge. I could have brought out my Valkyr build or, X-Frame with Steel Charge, but there really isn't any point. So all that being said, my conclusion is Condition Overload is better than Prime Pressure Point. Feel free to disagree. Feel free to call me an absolute idiot. Feel free to call me a Brozyme hater. I'm not. I just disagree with some of the things he says, and that's fine. I have an opinion. It's completely fine to have an opinion. It is. It might not sound it, but it is completely okay to have your own opinion. Anyway. Rant over, all that stuff. I implore you to try it for yourself. And again, in my humble opinion, Condition Overload is not been, spayed and neutered like the Redeemer Prime has, unless it's come back. I'm not sure. I would have to try it. But Condition Overload is better than Prime Pressure Point in my humble opinion. So, with all that being said, I hope I made things more clear with these tests and the melee weapons that I chose. So thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, in Trilby, we trust.